15 is your time, and every hour and a half, someone is diagnosed with ALS. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Taking a closer look here, ALS is a neurodegenerative disease that attacks nerve cells and pathways to the brain and spinal cord. It affects speech, the ability for someone to breathe and move. However, the mind stays intact. The life expectancy of someone with ALS is only 2 to 5 years. One of those impacted is Jay Smith. He lives here in Austin and founded Livid, which is an electronic musical instrument company. Very cool idea here. He was diagnosed in March of 2014 and since then has lost his ability to speak and to move. I have very special guests here with me this morning, Jay's parents, Barbara and Gene Smith. Thank you so much for being here today.
And thank you.
Good morning.
So I figure we could start off by talking a bit about Jay's, walk me through not only his battle with this disease, but what kind of man he is for people who don't know him.
He has a brilliant mind. He's an inventor, and he also has a very quick sense of humor.
Yeah.
So he's has about 35,000 followers on Facebook. He really has created hope for the ALS community through his post.
And what has it been like for you guys in this journey? I mean, as parents, seeing your son go through something like this, I can only imagine how tough it is and having to be there through all of this.
Well, no question, it's a very difficult time for us. But our goal is to support Jay and his wife and his family as best we can every day and enjoy the gifts that he still presents us with. He's still full of joy and humor, and he still makes fun of his dad all the time. Yeah. So we have fun together.
Yeah. Let's talk a bit about the medical costs that are associated with this, with ALS. I mean, walk me through how much something like this costs because of the, I can only imagine the extent of care that it needs to be taken here.
His caregiving, very, very little of his caregiving is covered under medical insurance. So the cost out of pocket for an ALS patient is about $120,000 a year.
A year?
A year.
Wow. I can only imagine taking on something like that. So you guys are now planning a fundraiser. Talk to me about this fundraiser, how this all came about, the support from the community with this.
We've received tremendous support from our Spicewood community. The group of moms have just jumped in and taken it to a new level. So Monday evening, we're having a family fun night at Balcones Country Club from 6 to 10. We have a magician and a clown that's showing up, a face painter. We have a live auction, and the money will go into our trust fund to help with Jay's medical expenses.
And maybe, Gene, you can talk about this too, the support from the community that you guys have seen. Maybe people that know Jay that don't know him but know about the disease. I'm curious to hear how much feedback you guys have gotten after sharing his story and doing something like this fundraiser.
Well, it's really been great. We are from the Philadelphia area. So coming to this area, we weren't quite sure how people would be receptive, but Barbara's been out knocking on doors. I've been out knocking on doors. A number of people have been doing that. Local businesses, the Rotary Club. And I must tell you, the response has just been incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, people offering dinners out, shows, all kinds of valuable items for the auction.
And everything makes a difference, I can imagine. Any little piece makes a difference.
Any little piece. And these are people that we've never met before.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, now we have thousands of friends in Austin. I mean, they've been so generous, and we really appreciate it.
Strangers that have become friends in all of this.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you know how many people you're expecting to show up to this?
Well, after this interview, probably a lot.
Good.
We have registered now and signed up about 350.
That is so great to hear. If you guys are interested, we have all of the information on the benefit for Jay. Here it is, tomorrow, Monday from 6 to 9. We have the address, all that you need to know, and a link to all the work that you guys have done for this over at KXAN.com. And I really hope that this does bring some more people out, get some help for pushing this forward. So thank you guys for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
We are going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.